In this lesson, the focus was on social studies standards with a focal point on the colonial America standards. Within the objectives of the lesson, the language arts standards focusing on reading and writing informational text were embedded. The NETS standards focusing on using and applying critical thinking skills to obtain and utilize research through technology have also been applied to this lesson. This is an example of one of the Web 2.0 tools utilized by the students over the course of this module. Students were able to respond to a discussion post with an original thread and then respond to their peers multiple times. Students utilized eClass to respond to their peers in a safe and controlled atmosphere. Students were able to attach images and other links and multimedia as necessary that they obtained through GCPS's ImageQuest or the Creative Commons. This is the Mission US for Crown or Colony virtual simulation game. Students take on the role of an apprentice and explore the colonial US while learning the social studies content. As the students move through the simulation, they acquire smart words, which are important vocabulary words students are able to refer to throughout the simulation. The simulation displays the words that the characters say, which is a benefit for the English language arts learners as well.
Good fortune has brought you to our door. My master, John Wheatley, wished me to write an advertisement to sell his warehouse. Wait while I write it out.
Students have to make decisions and have multiple options as they go throughout the course of this game. The students really enjoyed playing this game. Some of the Web 2.0 tools utilized by students for this lesson can be seen on the class Symbaloo. In the Symbaloo are Google Slides, Animoto, and Voki. All of these can be used to create presentations. Google Slides is a great way for students to collaborate, and it also has been downloaded on all 8 of the classroom tablets and 4 laptops. So in the event of an internet outage, students can still access and create using the technology. In order to ensure all students were able to have access to technology in my class, I have purchased 8 tablets and 2 laptops for my personal classroom. We also have 2 school-issued laptops, and I checked out the laptop project cart for this module on multiple occasions. In order to differentiate for various ability levels, students were given access to different modules with appropriate resources based on their ability levels within eClass. Students received the same information through the links, but with modifications made to the resources based on their individual needs. This is an example of a rubric given to students for a discussion post and response. The rubric is broken down into 3 standards. The social studies standard, weighted at 50%, the writing standard as applied to the response post and the initial post at 25%, and the net standard for the post worth 25%. Students are able to access the rubric at all points during the project, and the rubrics were all gone over as a class before student work was completed and scored. This lesson went well, although there is definitely room for improvement. The main issue with this lesson is the lack of time. Students did not have enough time to fully finish all the activities, so I had to add 3 extra days to the unit. Next year, when implementing the unit, I will allow for a full 3 weeks. Giving all students access to information on their level was a key component of the success of this project. I feel the heterogeneous grouping of students ensured the success of the entire group. Moving forward, I also need to find or work with bilingual teachers to create more resources for my Spanish-speaking students, as current available resources in Spanish were not quite the caliber I like to use within my classroom. While the students had been exposed to some of the Web 2.0 tools before, this was their first major assignment with them. I believe that in the future, the students will feel more comfortable, better prepared, and the utilization of said tools will be a more seamless process.